Howdy, Possum Patty here, and what an exciting morning this has been. Well, it's sort of like a gray, overcast morning, and later it's supposed to rain, so I decided I would go out and harvest some of the lavender. I like to get them before all the flowers open up if I'm going to dry them. And so I was just enjoying the morning and I was watching the bumblebees on the beautiful flowers down by my little fairy garden and also sharing the lavender plants with the bumblebees when I noticed that the little fairy camper, well, in the UK they call them caravans, had moved over from the fairy garden to the tiny miniature rose bush. Now, how did that happen? And then I looked up into the rose bush, and there was a fairy I had never seen before. So I stopped to have a little chat with her. And she said her name was Angela Rose, and that she was just resting her poor tired wings in the rose bush because she loves roses. Because she had just flown all the way across the pond from the UK from her fairy godmother Julia's house. So I was like, oh my, you are so welcome here at Soggy Bottom. And she said, well, she'll stay for a while. I said, yay, okay. So this is, let me bring her over to the camera. This is Angela Rose, and if she looks familiar, the light is sort of reflecting on her head. There we go. That is because her cousin Flo lives over at Janet Nash's place. And she has another cousin whose name just happened to be Evelyn Rose up in the Doki Doki Forest. So I will list the homes of those two fairies below. And yes, look who came in to check out our new fairy. Look who's here. Look who's here. And look at her gorgeous pink hair. And she has this yellow ribbon around. And she has blue heart eyes and a beautiful little pink smile. And look at these fairy wings. Sparkly silver fairy wings, and her arms are movable, and she's got this gorgeous green, like a ballet dress almost on, right? And look at the applique on her dress. Isn't that gorgeous? I love her. Yes, and she's from Julia in the UK, and look at her long, like ballerina legs. She is so precious. Well, you know she is going to find a home on my table. Not that there's much room on my table, but she will find a home on my table. And I love her. And you know what? She came with her own journal. So let's go over to the other camera and see what's in her little tiny journal. Well, as you can see, for right now, Angela has made herself quite comfortable on a fragrant bed of fresh-picked lavender. So let's take a quick look at her little flower fairy journal. And there's a really cute little fairy on the cover. And she's got a bouquet of flowers. And it's accented with this beautiful fairy sparkly material. And it closes with a silky green ribbon. And on the back is another flower fairy. And he also has this beautiful fairy fabric trim. I do love the stripes in the background and the sparkly bling. And when you open it up, there is a photograph of Angela at her fairy godmother's house. And a fun little embellishment here. And a place to write her name. Oh, and look, the cover is a pocket. And there's a journaling card. It says dream. And in the center here, oh, it looks like you put something in that pocket right there. Yes, there's an empty pocket. A beautiful trim with mushrooms and music and butterflies. A little journaling spot there. Oh, and another place to journal. Oh, look at the turtle. Turtle and coriander. Oh, and is this the language of flowers? It says satisfaction down there. Does coriander mean satisfaction? Oh, look at this sweet bunny. Beautiful page. Make today amazing. Yes, today was amazing with the arrival of Angela at Soggy Bottom. And this looks like a little journaling card right here. Beautiful fairy fabric on the tab. And that is her journal. Well, we're going to have to journal about her arrival here at Soggy Bottom. As you can see, I found a chair, the perfect size for Miss Angela Rose over here, so she can be very close to the journaling activity. And I have written her name. Angela Rose arrives at Soggy Bottom, 6/21/23, the first day of summer. Perfect, perfect. And I'm looking at the size of this journal, and I'm looking at this border and thinking, did I not just get these awesome journaling papers from Crayspire? And I know I already opened one up, and they're around here somewhere. I just saw them a few minutes ago, but I'll open up another one. And let's see. Look at that. Oh my gosh, these are going to go perfect in here. And I can make another journal just a little smaller. These are definitely fairy journal size. Oh, and this one's lavender. Lavender. I wonder if I can make a little tab journal for Angela Rose from these papers. All right, let me sort out some papers and get some washi tape and see if I can put together a tab journal for Angela. The first thing I'm going to do is just glue two papers, back to back, because these are just thin scrapbook paper. Excellent for collaging, but I want to make a little book out of them. Oh, is that one actually smaller? Oh, this is interesting. They are not all the same size. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. I just find that interesting. Okay. I could have put the smaller ones together, or I can trim them all to be the same size-ish, sort of. Now with thin paper, you probably want to use glue stick and not wet glue. Angela's keeping an eye on the whole process here. All right, so now I am going to glue the rest of them, just 2 pages back to back, and probably trim them a little bit. Let me just measure it with Angela. Oh yes, that is perfect for a lap journal. Perfect. So I have all my pages glued front to back, and there are 6 pages. So I'm going to start with the first page, lay it face up. I'm going to take 3 pieces of washi tape. They don't have to be too big. I didn't cut that very even. My fingers are full of glue from gluing the pages together. Everything's sticking to them. Okay, I'll probably make it about that big. I'm going to put a little bit of glue stick. And I'm going to put it right at the top, right at the very, very top. So half of it is stuck down to the front page. Okay, just half stuck down to the front page. And I'm going to do that again. And this time I'm going to put it at the very bottom. The very bottom. Again, trying to get it about halfway on and halfway off. I'm going to take a third piece and try to get it sort of in the middle. As close to the center as I can. All right, now I can move that if it's not perfect. Now I'm going to take this page and turn it over and set it over there for a moment. Don't do anything with that. Take the next page. This is my little sample book here. I'm making another one. And on the next one, I used the green tape. And this time you only need 2 pieces. You only need 2 pieces, and you're going to try and get them right in these spaces like that. You're not attaching these 2, you're just kind of eyeballing where it would fit in between those like that. And take another one, and it's just washi tape, so I can move it if it's not in the right place. Now you want to get this one right in there. All right, this one has 3, this one has 2, and again I'm going to turn this one over and lay it down like that. Okay, this one looks a little high. Careful, careful, careful. Move it down a little bit. Hold it down tight and take the tape from the first page and wrap it across like that. All right, now, next page is the B page. So the B page is going to get 3 pieces of tape. You can use fabric for this. Probably a bunch of different things, I would imagine, would work really well. But this is a little book, so we're just using some washi. Okay, so we're going to get one right at the top, and we're going to get one right at the bottom. The hard one is the middle one. Now, if you were using smaller washi tape, you'd have a little bit more leeway, but these small pages with this large washi is what's making it just a little bit tricky. If these washi tapes were just a little smaller, it would be fine. Now I'm going to take the 2, because that's the page before it. And the next page, and again, like I said, if this tape was just a little thinner, this would be a whole lot easier. I do have thinner washi, but I decided to use these, and you know what, maybe 3 thick and 2 thin would have worked perfect. All right, let's see. So we're going to take the 3 from the page in front of it. And these go to the last one. Oh wait, we got 2 more pages. Oh, we got 2 more pages. All right, so this one has 2, so this one's going to get 3. So the first 2 are easy because you got to put them right up against the top. And right up against the bottom. Oops. And then the other one you've got to get in the middle. Okay, then you turn it over. Put it down. You want to hold it pretty tight. Take the 2 from the page before. All right, now this is the last page. So all you have to do, easy peasy, is lay it down and take the 3 from the page before and bend them over. And now the journal is the perfect size for Miss Angela Rose. There you go. Your first day here, and you already have a new journal. Going to have to make you something to keep your journals in, aren't we? Wow. Welcome, Angela Rose, and I want to thank everyone for coming along today and meeting and greeting for this meet and greet for Angela Rose. And thank you for allowing me to share this fairy-sized tab journal with you. And I will link to Crayspire below, and I will link this product below and some other products too that I got from them. Oh, one was this really nice mushroom stamp ATC size, and you know what? That would make a great journal too. Yes, look at that. All right, maybe I'll make a journaling card for the fairy book with this. All right, again, thanks for coming along today. Happy junk journaling, everybody. Bye-bye.